Hi, friends. Good evening. Happy to see you all. Hi, Shwija. Hi, Dwarika Prasad. Who's this? G2 Motivation. G2 Motivation says fraud. Who is fraud? Mr. Motivation. If you find that I'm fraud, you should come back and tell us why do you think I'm fraud? You can talk to me directly. If you have something to explain, please speak. If you just update your status as save the planet and you do all dirty things, do you think you can save the planet in any way? And the name says G2 Motivation. Where is the motivation here, man? Mr. Motivation. Where is the motivation here? You guys like all those people who come to you with an agenda, with a propaganda? Now, at Indian Money, through Financial Freedom app, through Freedom Show, we come here without any expectation. We want to share knowledge. Of course, we are a business, no doubt about it. I don't sell any financial product. You like all those people who sell Ponzi schemes and they are not fraud to you, right? All those celebrities who endorse fraud schemes, Ponzi schemes, gambling, they are not fraud to you. I come here to answer users' questions. I come here to answer people's questions. I come here to help people make right financial decisions. I come here to share knowledge. I come here to share opportunities. And you consider me as a fraud. Maybe if you think I'm fraud, come up, talk, showcase. It's easy to say that you're fraud. Tell me how. I mean, if I don't have that confidence in me, then I will not come and sit in front of you every night. When I know I'm right, I am able to face everyone. How many people can do that? How many people can come and face the public like this? That's the confidence we have in us. If we are wrong, then we wouldn't have done this. I'm telling you, we wouldn't have done this. I've seen even news channels these days, they don't show an option for audience to like or dislike, or how many likes and how many dislikes. They don't show the comments. They disable comments. We don't do that. We are not that kind of people. We are not that. So please check your words before you speak. Monster Biker says, Hindi mein boliye, nahi to unsubscribe kar dunga. I'm really sorry. I understand your feelings. I'm extremely sorry that I don't know Hindi. But I'm trying my best to learn Hindi. Soon I should be able to speak in Hindi. But my colleagues, they do create a lot of content in Hindi. Please watch that. Shambhavi Gowda, how are you, sir? I'm good. Thank you so much, Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing good. In fact, in Karnataka now, a tough situation has come up. I think Karnataka government has announced tough rules. They don't consider this as a lockdown. I don't know. The media was expecting lockdown. They were lobbying for it literally. I think they've got a disappointment. See, my point is, lockdown is not the solution to these problems. If anybody thinks lockdown can control COVID, I don't think. That's a foolish idea. And we have seen that when we announced 21 days plus another 14 days of lockdown in March and April 2020, we have seen that it was only going up. So lockdown is not the solution. Lockdown is not the solution. I am very sure this is not going to address the problem. I really don't know what is the lobby here, but lockdown is not the solution, my dear friends. The solution to the current problem is not the lockdown. We should not demand for lockdown. Instead, all of us should think how we can control it by maintaining social distance, by wearing mask, by washing hands, by drinking hot water, by taking steam, by exercising. I'm telling you, lockdown is not the solution. What have you done? You tell me, how are you going to feed those innocent people who used to live on their petty businesses? I'll tell you a small example. In fact, in our office, we have outsourced our canteen. The person who serves coffee, tea, he's been with us for the last 10 years. He's doing okay, reasonably okay. As long as the office is there, he is good because he gets paid for every cup of coffee, tea consumed in the office. Now it's not there. He has no income. He has absolutely no income. When the government was trying to announce, when the media was speculating that the lockdown may be announced, I couldn't see his face. He was almost about to cry. See, this is something which I was able to witness right in front of my eyes, right? The laundry guy in my apartment was like, how do I survive? Right? The iron shop, the normal saloon guys. So it is becoming a challenge. We need to find a common ground. Lockdown is not the solution. I personally feel that government should take measures required to increase the capacity in the hospitals, to increase the medical staff, to help people take care of their hygiene. Awareness is not enough. How many advertisements they give whenever they announce one new program to appease their vote bank? Where is such awareness campaign today? I think a lot more has to be done. A lot more has to be done, friends. Madhu Gautam says when to invest lump sum in mutual funds. I don't know. At least at this point in time, I don't know. If you are doing your SIPs, continue with it. You want to start new SIPs, start, no problem. Lump sum, I don't think it is the right time now. I don't suggest you to do that now. Please wait. Okay? I have some money and I plan to buy PC laptop after 9-10 months. Which is the best and safest investment for 9 to 10 months for below 1 year? Okay? So the money which you want to use for purchasing a laptop, electronic goods, I don't know why you want to delay it by 9-10 months. If you already have one, it's okay. If you want to buy now, buy it. You know, electronic goods also, price you never know. It may fluctuate. But otherwise, for 9-10 months, as per our financial planning standards, we suggest you to go with only debt. The best thing is to go with the FD. Otherwise, maybe some debt funds in the mutual funds. That's the only option. Mr. Bawage says, no lockdown, only self-confidence and self-lockdown. Absolutely, I fully agree with you. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Raja says, I sir, I've completed Indian Money stock market class. I'm in confusion in investment, how to know about company manager and director. See now, company management and director, if you know in the stock market course, while showing you the practical demo of fundamental analysis, I've spoken about it. If you go to any of these company websites, for example, you're investing in Infosys, Go to Infosys website. They will have something called About Us. In About Us, they'll have the leadership team and all that. So there you can study. But apart from that, portals like moneycontrol.com, they do provide the information about management. You can use that. Lokesh says that I'm college Kia. Okay. How to earn 1 lakh rupees offline? Please reply. Okay. This is a very tough question. Hundreds of opportunities. My suggestion is to download Financial Freedom app from the link given in the description box. You explore. There are many ways you can make 1 lakh and all is small money. You can easily do it. I suggest you think about it. I mean, explore options. There are many, many options. Next question. Arvind says, hello, sir. I applied for HP petrol bunk, but I inquired nearby me, but some are saying it's fake. So could help me by suggesting me to check whether it's fraud or true. But I paid 30,000 for confirmation letter. Oh my God, Arvind, I really don't know. Where did you apply? I suggest you to verify it quickly with HP office. I'm telling you, I don't know. We are coming up with a course on HP petrol bunk as well. We already have a course on Bharat and Indian Oil, Aegis Gas and all that. But HP we are soon going to launch. But I don't know, man. I know this is something tricky. Where did you pay this 30,000? Whom did you pay this 30,000? I don't know. This is. See, have you received any confirmation letter from the company? Did you verify if that is true? Is there a contact number which they've shared with you? Did you find out whether that contact number belongs to the company? Did you interact with anybody from the office? Did you reach out to any contact number which is mentioned in the website of the company? Please check all these things. Then you'll probably get clarity. Harish Kumar says, hello Sudhir ji, if you buy term insurance online through online apps, how to ensure that the medical test is done properly? Hey Harish, insurance companies have now designed amazing flow. You don't have to worry about it. They ensure that the medical test is done properly. So what happens when you buy term insurance online? Insurance companies have a network of empaneled diagnostic centers. They will then ask you to visit one of those centers near to your residence or office based on your preference. And then you'll have to visit them and do the necessary tests which they have prescribed, and then the report goes directly to them. In case if they reject your insurance, then they may have to disclose the reason why they're doing it, but otherwise no need. So normally you don't get the medical report after that. So they take care of it because it's their business here. If they don't get the right report, they lose the business. They don't want to do that. Obviously, it will be good. Nothing to worry about it. Amresh says, C S Sudheer YouTube channel video Mari sir, please. Definitely. Martini sir. Amresh, I'm sorry people are reminding me, but believe me, because of this lockdown, tough rules, this, a lot of work. About 1,000 people at Indian Money are working from home. We are only about 25-30 people are sitting in office and managing things. About 1,000 people are working from home. It is becoming very tough to manage so many meetings back to back. It's becoming a challenge. Okay. Shiva says how to use credit card in initial days. See, when you take a credit card, the first thing I want you to remember is, many people make this big mistake, right? They think, okay, credit card has a limit of 2 lakh, let me use it. Okay. So once credit card, once you receive the credit card, and when you know that you have a limit of 2 lakh or 3 lakh, you should not spend because the limit is available. You should spend because you're able to pay it back. Which means, what is your monthly income? If your monthly income is about 50,000, you should never use credit card to spend more than 25,000 in a month. Because how do you pay back? For this 50,000 anyway, you have other commitments. How do you pay it back? See, credit card is not a long-term loan. It is a credit line. You use it only when you need it and you pay it back within the stipulated timeline. So normally you enjoy anywhere between 30 days to 45 days credit period. During this period, you should be able to pay it back. Hence, the first thing I want you to remember when it comes to credit card usages, you should not use the credit card up based on the limit available. You should use it based on your repayment capability. And how do you decide that? 50% of your monthly income. That's it, plain. You're not supposed to use more than 50% of your monthly income. The second thing is never pay just the minimum balance due. That's a crime you're committing. Never do that. If you have a credit card, you have used the credit card, the outstanding amount is 1 lakh rupee. When you receive the bill, credit card company will say, either pay minimum balance due, that's about 4,000-5,000, or they say pay the full amount. And they actually say pay minimum balance only. They show that in top. So which means you pay the minimum balance, which means you have to understand you are actually not paying EMI, you're paying only interest. The 4,000-5,000 minimum balance which you pay is actually the interest paid on your credit card outstanding. Hence, never make that mistake. Please pay it in full. Third thing, many credit card agencies, companies, they encourage you to take a supplementary card and you give it to your wife, kids, and all that. The usage automatically goes up. Be very cautious about it. I've been using credit card for the last 13 years, 14 years. I have never taken from my first job, right? But I've never taken any supplementary card. There's no need. Yeah, one card is more than sufficient. And then the other thing is many people take loan on credit card. Think again. The interest rate is actually not cheap. So it's sometimes very high. So don't do that. Don't take that. Okay. And then many people try to avail a lot of EMIs on credit card. See, I'm telling you, don't do that. A lot of these zero cost EMIs are actually not that. Because you think it's a zero cost, you spend more. Think again whether you should do it or not. Right? Then you make a decision. The next question is Ajay Shastri says, hello Sudheer, I have a LIC policy of 10 lakh coverage for 30 years since 2016. I'm paying a premium of 38,000 per year. So which means 38 into 30 years, which means you'll end up with paying about 10 lakh 80,000. Am I right? 30 years, you'll pay 10 lakh 80,000. Is it worth to continue for next 25 years? Or can I invest the same somewhere else? If you ask me, if I were you, I would have done that. I would have cancelled the policy, diverted this new money into something else. But what happens to my 5-year investment? I've invested about 1.9 lakh. Now what happened to that 1.9 lakh? If you surrender the policy now, you may get back about 1.1, 1.2 lakh. I think so. Depends on the companies. Still worth, take it, close it. Because paying another 25 years, this amount of money, if you invest in large cap mutual fund, the kind of returns you will receive after 25 years from this insurance policy, and if you compare it with mutual funds, it will be a huge difference. If you may receive about 3 times, 4 times through mutual funds. So my suggestion is to exit. But check with the insurance company on how much they'll give you for whatever you already paid. That's also very important. The next question. Surendra says, is it recommended to invest in sovereign gold bonds if I want to invest in gold? In fact, I suggest you invest only in SGB. Invest only in sovereign gold bonds. Don't invest anywhere else. Gold is not an investment. I'm telling you, friends. See, don't buy gold for various reasons. I'll tell you why. Number one, the moment you buy gold, I mean, in India, we don't buy gold coins or gold bars and keep it. We always buy ornaments. The moment you buy ornaments, you lose 25% of the value. Correct, no? You lose 25-30% of the value because of the making charges, wastage charges, and all that. And you buy 10 lakh worth gold today and you sell tomorrow, you will lose 2.5 lakh rupee overnight because of the making charges and wastage charges. And the other important thing which you must know is the security issues. If you buy gold, you have to have it at home, security and all that. And then, I mean, these days, I don't think, I mean, that wearing gold ornaments and all that is a gone days. So then, instead of that, if you, and whatever the gold you keep it at home doesn't give you interest. You understand what I'm saying? Even if you want to take gold loan, you have to pledge the gold and plus pay interest on that. It's my 10 lakh rupee gold. And I get only 7, 8 lakh rupee loan. And on top of it, I have to pay interest on it. Correct, na? But instead, if you invest in SGB, sovereign gold bonds, number one benefit is you get interest, 2.5% fixed interest. The second benefit you get, it is you who is going to get that. So, for example, you buy 10 lakh rupee worth gold. Tomorrow, the 10 lakh rupee gold becomes 15 lakh rupee. You will get 15 lakh rupee. So that 5 lakh rupee is yours. Plus, you will keep enjoying that 2.5% interest on this 10 lakh rupee investment every year. And this money comes to you from the government. So I suggest you to do it. That's the best thing to do, man. The next question. Shakti Balan says, is it the right time to invest in debt mutual funds? Are there any money back risk due to COVID situation? Heard few people put online gain is reducing nowadays, or is it going? Okay, so when you invest in debt mutual funds, I'm sure, I mean, because of this Franklin Templeton issue where about 28,000 crore of investor wealth was locked in various debt funds offered by Franklin Templeton because they invested into low rated securities, which means they gave loan to various companies whose securities were under, low rated, and because of that they couldn't pay back. Their businesses were not doing good, so automatically Franklin Templeton had a liquidity issue, which in turn affected all investors. So my suggestion is, if you are investing in debt fund, look for high rated securities, and this rating keeps changing up. Be very cautious about it. So it's good to liquidate in the right time and take it out. See, my suggestion is go with large cap funds if it is long term. Short term, FD is good. Debt funds, high rated debt funds are good. Liquid funds are also good. Overnight funds are good, which you can explore. But only thing is that current scenario, you can't generalize that all debt funds are bad, or this situation, in this current situation, we should not invest in debt fund is not right. But you have to look at the current the portfolio of that fund. If there is a debt fund, they have invested your money in different securities. Check the securities rating, then you'll know it. Next question. Vishal is asking an interesting question. I want to become a doctor, but I learn late and can only invest later. What to do? Though doctors starts earning late, they can actually earn handsome money. But I mean, if you ask me personally, we should not make healthcare a very commercial venture. Of course, you get to enjoy earning salary, all that will be there, but then it should not become that greedy business. Unfortunately, today it has become. So I suggest you think again. See, when becoming a doctor is a noble job, please do it. But have limitation when it comes to your aspirations. Don't get greedy and kill the patients. When I say kill the patients, extorting money from them, charging them too much. That's not right. Please don't do that. Hi, Dinesh here. How are you? Why endowment policy exists? Very interesting question. I think, when I was training my people on insurance, I used to give them this small story. There's a village, okay? There are 1,000 families in a village. Now, every family has a breadwinner. These 1,000 breadwinners earn for their respective families and they take care of them. Every family has a husband, wife, 2 kids, and parents. aged parents. Now what happens? These families, the breadwinners of the families, every year 3, 4, 5 people die, and they don't know who's going to die. These are the breadwinners. They are in the age group of 25 to 50. They are earning for the family. Then one day they all decided, okay, let's all do one thing. Let us all contribute 1,000 rupee, and 10,000 people contributing 1,000 rupee will be a large money. Let's keep it aside. So whenever anybody dies, we'll give some money to their family so that they can take care of them financially. This is pure term insurance. This is how it works. But then Indians, right? We Indians, we think, oh, I'm investing. I won't get it back. Why should I invest? Okay, I pay you 1,000 rupee, but year end I don't die. So why should I give you this money? No. Then they came and said, don't pay me 1,000, pay me 10,000 or 12,000. Don't pay me 1,000, you pay me 10, 12,000. And then they said, okay, now in case if you don't die, I'll pay you back whatever you paid. This is a return of premium policies. So insurance companies have launched a lot of return of premium policies. And then again, people are greedy. You're giving me back only my money, no returns. So I'll give you endowment plan, 4% return. It's all, unfortunately, insurance companies have found this way because they can't sell pure insurance. They don't have the ability to sell pure insurance. So they found all these ways to create these products. So today, insurance companies are hardly selling insurance. They're only selling savings and investment plans, pension plans. That's so sad. I don't know when they'll change, but endowment plan is a pure nonsense. Don't buy it. Next question. Green Rose Channel says, sir, I lost my job just because I'm a graduate and my company sent all graduate employees away from the company, saying company is going to employ all postgraduates, that is MBA and MCA pass out. This is pure nonsense. This is pure nonsense. If they wanted postgraduates, they should have hired postgraduates. After hiring graduates, why are they sending them back? That's bad, very bad. This is something very sad, guys. I don't know. Anywhere else this happens, but this is very sad. Shouldn't have happened. Ashwija says, if we take credit card and use it very wisely, how many times or days it will take to increase our credit score above 700 plus? Is it possible to increase score by use only 5-10% of our credit limit? Absolutely. Depends on where you stand today. If you have a lot of bad debt in the past, you're not paid back your loan, then even if you use your credit card, it may take slightly longer period, upwards of 1.5, 2 years. But if you're someone who is starting with a clean slate, there is no past history, but you're starting very quick, about 3-4 months is where you start seeing a good improvement in your credit score. All right, great friends, it was great talking to you all. Looking forward to speak to you all tomorrow again. So I'll be back again tomorrow at 9 and would love to talk to you all. And I'm sorry for missing some of your questions because of time constraint. I couldn't answer that. But I'll be back tomorrow. We'll talk to you more. We'll answer your questions. And if you have not yet downloaded Financial Freedom app, I've given the link to download Financial Freedom app in the description box. Please do so. Plus, if you're looking for a work from home job, permanent work from home job with a fixed salary, please call on the number given in the on the screen. It is 9738917178. 9738917178. My team will guide you and will assist you to get a job at Indian Money. It's going to be a permanent work from home job. Irrespective of where you are in India, you can start this. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great night. I'll see you at 9 tomorrow. Bye-bye.